Right then. So it is Monday, which means we're going to start off by going through what the meta looks like at the moment. Just let me... Okay. So what is going on? We've got, so I'm looking on Limitless. This is basically, I mean, the new Mythical Island set's been out, what, less than a week now? But we've had the first sort of big tournaments. And this is kind of what the meta is looking like at the moment. So if we start at the top, we've got Mewtwo Gardevoir. It was everywhere in Genetic Apex. It doesn't look like it's going anywhere, to be honest. You know, there are sort of dark decks like Scolipede and Weezing, which can beat it up fairly reliably, but Scolipede itself probably isn't as... But he gets run over by other decks. But let's have a look at that one. So this is kind of what your sort of average Mewtwo EX deck looks like now. So basically, Baby Mewtwo is out. Mew EX is in. Other new cards would be Leaf, Budding Expeditioner, and Mythical Slab. And this is probably what's keeping, I mean not keeping, but like it's helping Mewtwo stay in the current meta. So Gardevoir's there. Gardevoir is great. It makes Mewtwo unstoppable sometimes. You got 2 Mewtwo EXs and 2 Mew. So Mew has the other advantage of you can have it out front as a tank. So instead of tanking on the Mewtwo's, it's basically doing the role that Baby Mewtwo did in the previous iteration. Also, it can ship for 20. Also, you've got genome hacking. So what that also means is that Gardevoir can also pump up the Mew, and then you can fire back against Charizard or other, like, you can fire back against other strong attacks. So you're not always reliant on the Mewtwo's doing the damage. And then Budding Expeditioner basically lets you pull Mew EX back to your hand, which is similar into the way that Koga lists run with Weezing, is you just recurring, so you don't need to heal. You just let it take a certain amount of damage and you pull the Mew back. And also it's like a free retreat as well. And speaking of retreat, Leaf is probably one of the best cards in the new set, I think. I think it reliably goes in a lot of decks, unless you're running, you know, a lot of one retreat cross Pokemon. I mean, okay, so there is a world where you run 2x speeds and then Leaf because you want more free retreats. But yeah, Leaf is just such a good card. So you've got a Mew you can recur, you've got Leaf to pull back Mewtwo or Gardevoir for free. And then the other one is Mythical Slab, which basically lets you look at the top card of your deck. If it's Psychic, you draw it. If it's not Psychic, you push it to the bottom. And so one of the things, because Gardevoir is like a stage 2, one of the weaknesses of this deck is that maybe your Gardevoir, your other evolutions are at the bottom, or you know, they're further down the deck. Well, this one just lets you cycle your deck a lot faster. So between, you know, Pokeball, Professor Research, Mythical Slab, you can sort of churn through things. So it just makes an already powerful deck a lot more reliable. Is this one the same? Okay, so another example is, I think you're basically trading out... So there's no budding, so it's a little bit different. But another option is blue, which is reducing damage by 10. So one threat to Mewtwo is Mew, because Mew with 3 energy can just copy your side drive and do 150 and knock you out. Not if you're running blue. Like, fair enough, yeah, they can Giovanni, but like, you can throw blue up and that'll stop a one-hit KO, and that might just be enough to win you games. But yeah, overall, like, Mewtwo EX is going nowhere. Like, it's really, really strong. I think the only thing that would push it out is if there was like a really strong... I mean, to be fair, I don't think we have... Like, if we start getting some really big, like, Dark EX, that might push out a little bit. But next, so on to Celebi. So Celebi, superior, like, as expected, like, lots of people are running Celebi. Like, loads. It's like, yeah, again, it's behind Mewtwo, but also, because this is the first week, not everyone has all the cards, you know. If you're just free to play, like, you know, you can only open up so many packs in a week. But obviously this was the kind of scary new hotness when it was revealed. Because Celebi can do a crazy amount of damage, but it's the variance in Celebi is quite massive. So what we've seen is, if I pull up like the Day tournament that just happened, you will notice there are no... We have to go down to like 49 before we see the first Celebi. Like, Celebi turns up, you know, it's not that Celebi can't win, like, especially just playing the regular matches, like, you see Celebi fairly regularly and Celebi can just smash. But especially over like a 10, 12 round tournament, like, we only really see like one Celebi deck. Just because of the variance. And to be honest, like, I feel like the real power in a lot of these decks is the execute anyway. Because new execute's really good. Execute EX is awesome. Celebi just feels there as like a kind of back late game sweeper. Like, building a deck around Celebi feels like a bad idea because, I mean, I've seen Celebi do like 250, 300 damage. I've also seen it roll, like flip 8 coins and get nothing. Like, it's very much a kind of feast famine thing, which means in tournament setting, it's like, it's nowhere. And yeah, speaking of something that was also everywhere, you got Scolipede Wheezing, so basically your regular... Let's pull up an image. Yeah, so basically it's coughing, wheezing, Scolipede, and then some people using Mew EX, some people using Tora, some people using Slandit I've seen. But when this deck is pretty good, like, it kind of feels to me like it's sort of like like a Blaine deck, like if there was like a Blaine tier, which is basically, you know, generally non-EX, like fairly budget decks that can punch up good. Like, this is another one of those. Like, coughing, wheezing's great. Don't really rate, like, old coughing is good, new coughing, I don't know. Boros lets you punch up into EXs, or you have a Mew, and maybe you have like a budding expedition to like use that as another tank. Or give you some like counter fire. And then Scolipede is just, you know, you will generally have a good time against other psychic decks. Because Venoshock 70, if they're poisoned, you do 120, and then 130 with the poison tick. Against Psychic, that's 150 with the poison, so that's one-shotting Mew, one-shotting Mewtwo. I don't think... Okay, like, Gengar will live, but no one runs Gengar, so unfortunately. But yeah, you can have a lot of fun with this deck. And yeah, Leaf makes things a lot easier. Like, it means if you don't have the Koga, you've got like a sort of equivalent by just retreating. You'll have one energy on the Wheezing, and then you just pop Leaf to retreat it. Again, crazy popular deck, but the tournament results so far don't really put it anywhere. It definitely feels, again, like a Blaine deck. Can it do good? Yes. Can it punch up? Yes. Can it live through like a tournament? Maybe. Because some stuff will just beat it, like, you know, aggro decks will probably outrun it. And then sometimes you just can't stop like an Arcanine deck or a Charizard or something. I mean, fair enough, there aren't a lot of fighting energy decks around to worry about, but yeah, still you can have a rough time. Okay. So next we have, I mean, I hope you like Gyarados, because you're going to be seeing him everywhere. Let's pull up an example from this. So basically you've got Druddigon as... Druddigon is basically the new Kangaskhan. As in, you just stick it on the front line to just war for a bit. Doesn't... I guess it's kind of different to Kangaskhan, that it doesn't really attack. It just sits there, and then if your opponent tries to go through Druddigon, it just chips 20, 20, 20. Which is good, because you've got that chipping away, you've got Water Shuriken chipping away, and you're just making it easier and easier for Gyarados to just come in and one-shot even big stuff. Because 140 is amazing. But then also with the chip damage as well, it means, okay, Mewtwo 150, done. You know, Executor, the EX1 160, done. So you've got Misty, but I kind of feel like Misty lets you spike off early. But otherwise, you know, you've got Druddigon to hold the line, and you just build up your Gyarados, and when he comes in, it's like, there's, again, 180, he's a big boy. So there's very little that can come in and like one-shot it. Well, there's pretty much nothing that can one-shot it other than the Charizard, I think. Like even Mewtwo, like you're weak to lightning, but even then, like a Pikachu X is going to do 110, so it's going to take a couple of shots. If this deck does have a weakness, and if anything's going to show up in response to this, it's going to be bench sniping. So the new Electabuzz, Luminion's new, and then you've got Zebstrika. Because Magikarp, 30 health, it's very fragile. And if sniping one of those means no Gyarados, you can very easily sort of cripple this list. I mean, other than that, it seems very solid, and you will see it everywhere. Okay, let's close those down. So again, some things changed, some things haven't. Charizard, Moltres, still in it. Pikachu, Zebstrika, still in it. You know, Ninetales, Rapidash, so Blaine decks are showing up, and like the new Rapidash is pretty good, I think. One is like, so Arcanine Moltres. So this deck is real fun because it can just build up on, it can get on top of you like really easily. Because you got three basics, sorry. So you've got a good chance of getting your Growlithe or your Moltres. Moltres tanks and feeds the Arcanine, and once the Arcanine gets charged up, like 150 health, doing 120 damage, you can just ruin someone's day. Mew EX is, again, you can Moltres the Mew, and then you can snipe back against like powerful stuff with genome hacking. And also it's like another tank in the pinch. So that's one thing. pretty much it. So yeah, Celebi, Executor, like I think you get decks which lean a little more onto the Executor. This one have Snivy in it as well. Yeah. But yeah, the two... It's a shame because it's like Superior has made grass more viable, but then it's kind of been spoiled a bit by everyone running Celebi, but maybe we'll see different versions in the future. But let's have a look at some tournaments, because we had the usuals of Dark League. So yes, Ursa Days Pocket Weekly, was it? And there was a Pocket Champion Showdown and Pocket Legends League were kind of the biggest over the weekend. So again, Ursa Days, yeah, no Scolopedes. We'll call it lecture B, yeah, Gyarados. And if we have a look here, Gyarados. And this is it, this is the first weekend, so not everyone's quite caught onto it yet, but you can guarantee that next weekend, we'll see a lot more Gyarados being run, or people teching it, and especially people teching against it. But yeah, so Pocket Legends, we've got Arcanine Moltres, as I just explained. Gyarados, again, pretty much the standard. I mean, it's quite nice because it seems like the kind of the powerful decks of Genetic Apex are still holding their ground, or like maybe there's slightly different variations, and then also now you're mixing in the new stuff. So actually, it's rather than one thing coming in and being like the dominant force, it's just adding to the viable options, which is really surprising to see that we haven't seen, you know. I suppose the problem is, not problem, but this is still very much the first set. So we'll have to see what happens. I mean, the next set, full set of like cards, is going to be bonkers. But yeah, nothing too crazy. I mean, it's nice to see a Blaine deck punch above its weight. And yeah, we can look at examples. Okay, so they're not running so they're running the new Ponyta. So stamp for 20, 40 on the coin flip, which is pretty good. Not using the new Rapidash, which is fair enough, because you probably want to save your energy for Ninetales. In this case, a Magmar as well. So what's that? Fire Blast, so 2 for 80 discard, 24. Yeah, I don't know about Magmar. I mean, okay, fair play. You can spike to 110 with Blaine, 130 if they're weak. But, you know, fair play if a deck made it this far. And then we got, so Pocket Championship, we got, you know, the ones, I can guarantee, like, the same with the, like the Weezing Arbok, Wigglytuff. Or just those kind of like, yeah, Weezing Arbok lists. You're going to see one-offs fairly often, I think, in like the top of big tournaments. But they're probably not being crazy common, because I think other stuff just is a bit too strong. Again, like I said, Blaine tier. Obviously, interesting one from this is new Golem one. So Golem's Guard Press, which is 4 energy, 120, and then you take minus 30 damage for next turn. Drodagon obviously is your wall while you set up Golem. Marshadow is quite good because Marshadow can come in, if they punch through the Drodagon, Marshadow can come in and punch for 100. Hitmonlee, I think, is a solid choice because, again, putting 30 damage on the bench Pokemon is pretty good because you can beat stuff as it retreats. But more importantly, Magikarp is 30 HP. And I'm pretty sure Magikarp's going to be sweating in this situation when it knows a Hitmonlee can come in and just kick it into the sun. yes, we've got, yeah, new Geodude is a bit crap, but you've got old Geodude, new Graveler, which is good because you can punch on curve with lunge out, whereas before you needed 3 energy. And yeah, it's good to see, because Golem, the old Golem was kind of showing up now and again, but the fact that it made a placing means hopefully you'll see more of that. But that said, there's only one, so is it a fluke? Who knows? Do we have anything else interesting? I mean, at least it looks like Gyarados is good enough to mix with other stuff. What is that about? Okay. So we've got... Okay. Yeah, I like this. Again, leans away from just one Misty, which I like. I like playing water decks without Misty. We got Vaporeon, which is good for energy. Starmie is like, I don't think it's unfair to say it's one of the best cards in the game. And then yeah, Magikarp, Gyarados. Again, Leaf making a appearance because it means you can pull back the, oh, I guess like pull back the Vaporeon as well. Now, what was this one? No. Which one we look at? Yeah, this one seems crazy to me. So you got Gyarados, Jolteon. So this is like the normal, part of the normal template. You got Misty, you got Leaf. But Caterpie, so what does Caterpie do? Caterpie just pulls grass. So all Caterpie does is, oh, I guess Caterpie just helps with pulling in the evolutions. And then maybe you've got some healing on the bench. I suppose that's really good because it means people have a hard time chipping down Druddigon. It's going to make it even harder to deal with Gyarados. I mean, it got quite far. It's pretty good to see. And you're absolutely, it must be pure water because there's no way you're running water grass. Okay, that's those ones. What's the stream looking like? Boing. I think that's it. Yeah, nothing too ridiculous. Nothing too ridiculous in the big tournaments of the weekend. But it seems like, yeah, Celebi just didn't perform, which wasn't very surprising to me. It just seemed like variance was just too big for it to go all the way. Or at least, sorry, not go all the way because some Celebi decks have, but just to do it reliably. And I think, to be honest, they probably lean more on like Executor being so good. I think that's nothing too crazy. Oh, actually, is this like a different Raichu? Okay, so Pikachu decks have always been pretty various. It's always like Pikachu EX plus stuff. So in this case, we've got the new Electabuzz, which is 2 to do 4 damage. Sorry, 40 damage. 40 targeted damage. So again, this is your sniper. If you want to delete a Magikarp or make Staryu sweating, then this is what you do. But yeah, it's good to see like the strong stuff still being kind of strong, and yeah, new stuff coming in. But anyway, let's close that down and start playing some games. Off you go. Okay, we've got 11 minutes to a new pack, so we'll come back in a minute. We've still got to get all our event matches done. So what are we going to play? So we've got the Arcanine Moltres, we've got like a Celebi with the Executor. So Wheezing, Scolipede, but I played a lot of that going into the weekend. Because I played in the Pocket Legend tournament, but it did not go well. I got absolutely battered and dropped after like going... It was 3 and 1 when I dropped, but the 1 was my opponent didn't turn up. Gyarados, Greninja. Yeah, let's see what is this the same one pretty much. Yeah, Druddigon, Misty, Leaf. Maybe we edit this one a little bit. So maybe we So maybe we just drop 1 to throw in a Sabrina, I think. Oh, because poor Sabrina's not there because she's looking in the wrong set. I don't look forward to having to navigate an entire other set of cards, or when you start getting multiple sets of cards, because it makes deck building a pain in the balls. Okay. Whoa, let's not do that. Again, the problem with running bloody Druddigon is you've got to remove all the other energy. Alright, so we've got 30, so we need 6 more wins to get there. I think there's not... I don't know what tournaments there are next week. I assume there's another Ursi Day, but wrong time zone. Okay, so we got Magikarp, Froakie, so Froakie goes out, Magikarp chills on the bench. Grass, so we can assume a Celebi. What a surprise. Shocked. Shocked, I say. Okay, so I think we've got a pretty good hand at the moment, because we can just bounce on the Frogadier. If we get a good Misty, it's only a bonus, but that's fine. Yeah, I might save space for a Druddigon if that comes out. But in the meantime, we'll go into Gyarados. There we go to the Frogs, what they do. So next turn they maybe punk this Froakie, which is not good. We can feed them another Magikarp. Actually, maybe let's bring in the Froakie actually. They're very quickly getting into the Serperior, which could be a problem. Okay, just 50, so we've got a bit more time. Cool, and we can build to a Greninja, which is quite nice. Yeah, things are reasonably good because the Froakie is going to live for another turn, unless they completely whiff. Probably not now, it's going to be rolling, flipping 6 coins. I mean, exhibit one of many about why celebrity decks don't make it to the top. So we can Greninja and maybe start chipping at stuff, and then we are now in a very good position. Who do we chip? It really doesn't actually matter. Maybe we'll chip the man in the back. Because now they're in trouble, because whatever they do, they can't Sabrina. They just have to be ready to face full power of this fully operational Gyarados. I think if there's something I don't like about coin flip stuff like this, is just like having to stop. I hate about Moltres deck as well, is having to stop and do the whole coin flip thing, like every bloody turn. Like it just runs a bit slow. What are we going to do? So we can retreat for 1, so that's fine. So we've got a Druddigon if we need it. Leaf, let's pull back there. We don't really need the Misty. So let's just Leaf back. So retreat into there. I can only assume they've got one of the Executors, but if it's Executor EX, it's 160 health, so if we chip it down 20, it'll go into 140, and we've got nothing to worry about. The only thing is when they hit us with this, it'll probably be with 2 energy, so that's potentially a one-shot. Wait, where do we take the energy? Did we steal the energy from them? I mean, it's as if Gyarados wasn't powerful enough. Also, random Unicorn energy sometimes just wins you games. Oh no. What do I want them to take? Best they can do is 100, so if I send out the Greninja, they can't touch it. Easy. And to be honest, we're on 2 points, so we just got to work on the execute, because it looks like they don't have the evolution because they would have played it. Fair. Okay, so we got Drudagon, we can go into Frogadier. We can save the Misty for a bit. Okay. Okay, so we got our Frogadier line up, so that's good. Articuno is not going to be a problem for a while. Staryu, probably? That's strange because they... Why would they choose not to play that? So research, just give me a Magikarp and a Gyarados, please. Okay. That seems okay. So we can't Misty just yet. Yeah, let's pop one on there. And then the question... I mean, it doesn't really matter, because once we get the... Even if they do 80, I'm not that concerned. So we definitely lose the Drudagon next turn, but that's fine. Oof. They're in a lot of trouble now. Still not quite sure why they didn't play their basic. Okay, let's see. And that's absolutely fine, because we just play one here. And then we go in with Gyarados next turn. Oh, is this like an Articuno 18 trainers? Must be. So I guess for what it's worth, we just start chipping the other Articuno. Not that that's really going to save them. Yeah, no, fair enough. Right, so we can open a pack. So Mythical Island I'm staying away from for now, just because we're going to get a bunch of free packs over the next month or so. And I think I only need like 1 or 2 more cards from that dex. I think so. Okay, so we got the full decks. So I'm just filling gaps basically, or like one-offs. And yeah, fishing for other crown stuff or like other fancy stuff. So in the meantime, we are just going to have a look. What do I need? You know, I'm still chasing a Mewtwo EX. Okay, blah. Okay, so Ponyta, Doduo, Phobos, Bisharp, already gone. Shame. Yeah, maybe we'll get hit 45 with the Gyarados deck, and then we will try something else, I think. As much as it's nice to sort of feel the power of like a good meta deck, I think we can have more fun mucking around with something else. So, Druddigon out. Roki is... And then hopefully, like, if the power level continues with the way it has with the Mythical Island, I think this game is going to be in a pretty good state. Because I don't think anything's come along in the new pack and like invalidated existing decks or pushed the power up that far. Okay, so we got our Magikarp, which is good, and then hopefully 2 turns of Professor will get us the rest of what we need. Oh look! So Frogadier that we don't care about. So 10, 20, 30. Okay, so we jump to Gyarados, we jump to Frogadier. Okay, and then we just keep building up. So they've got a couple more turns before we go in. Oh, that's what I was wondering, like, why can't I play Professor Research? It's like, oh, because you're playing against Psyduck. Fair enough. Yeah, Druddigon is crazy because, again, something new that's showing up everywhere. Because it is sort of like, well, what if Kangaskhan didn't have a weakness to fighting? And then what if Kangaskhan didn't need energy to do damage, but just couldn't, you know, couldn't spike as high as what it can? Let's check. We'll keep going to 45 anyway. Which at this rate seems like a straight shot. Right, so cool, we got our Druddigon, it's another water, so maybe we'll go into like a Gyarados mirror? No. Really need another Druddigon, so we'll probably leave that for the time being. Yeah, just being 140 damage is insane, because Gyarados picks up Articuno, especially though. Picks up Mew, picks up Celebi, specifically Starmie as well. It's like, it's such a good breakpoint for damage. Okay, we got Misty as well. So we Gyarados. Annoyingly, we don't have the Brokey's out. Let's pop one on there. That's it, that's all we need. Because again, even if they have a Starmie, Starmie needs 2 shots to take a Gyarados. So they're in a really awkward spot because they can come in, not kill the Druddigon without a Giovanni. And now we're getting our first Brokey out. Do I just... Yeah, just in case they get any cheeky thoughts, we can maybe set up a retreat. I think now Gyarados is out, I don't... Like, how do you fight Gyarados? Like, fair enough, if I didn't have the Froakie, you could Sabrina and punch it for like 80, 90. But then he just deletes whatever, so you would need 2 Starmies, the one to go in, hit for 90, and then another one to come and hit for 90. But that's asking a lot. So next turn they hit for 80, I'm fine. Absolutely fine with that. So we'll put it on the Gyarados. If they don't attack the Druddigon, then we can just roll straight into with the Gyarados. Yeah, see now they Sabrina, they could do 80 damage. which means I lose the Frogadier. But then Gyarados comes in and just butchers them, basically, so I think I'm fine with that. Yeah. I don't know what they were hoping for. I mean, yeah, there was the possibility I make a mistake and just bring the Gyarados in, but do not make mistakes of that kind. And so far, the Misty's been helpful, but it's never felt like, oh, I needed this to do what I needed to do. Like, Gyarados is just powerful enough that once you... I guess that's the one weakness with Gyarados is you have a Druddigon set up. Oof, a bit rough. You have a Druddigon set up. It just sits there until your opponent goes through it. Are we going second? Again, this is the risk with the decks, is that sometimes you've got a Magikarp just out on his lonesome. I guess doesn't matter, so Misty we can save because we don't even know if we're going to live. Because if they have a Giovanni, we're done. It's just GG. Is it now? What a shame. Okay, so we do have a throw key, which is good. It's kind of good, because next turn they could just go into a Starmie, and then we just get obliterated. But maybe they don't have a Starmie. Maybe it's fine. So down 20, so if we Gyarados, we go in. If we can Misty one energy. Okay. But they haven't started yet. So if we go into Gyarados, we can potentially still win. Could be a concession here. It's not what I wanted. I guess the only thing we have is... yeah, we just feed them Froakies. Mystic. Nope, we are good. And just the ability on Magikarp is really good because it's just very energy efficient. Because you really want to put energy on the... uh-oh. So the other thing is, if they get 2 energy... Ooh. Yeah, if they had enough to do... the Blizzard would be done. So yeah, now we just draw into Gyarados or it's over. No? Okay. Right, so better. We've got Drodigon, we've got Frogadier. So not a bad start. Okay, Sand Slash and all that. We don't need another Drodigon out, so we'll just leave the bench clear. So Leaf is good, and then I think I would have preferred a Magikarp, but that'll do fine. Okay. So the danger is that Marowak EX just comes to smashes that Drodigon to pieces, but okay, so we've got our Greninja line out, which is fine. I mean, one thing we could do is if they don't pull out EX, we can just nip out next turn and just delete the Cubone. Frogadier, Gyarados, okay. There's potential for double Greninja. Okay, there's the map. Oh, because they got two. Okay. Thought that was strange, but no, it's fine. I mean, fair enough. The trick is now we might get outrun. Okay, so Drodigon goes there. We put down the second Drodigon because we don't want to get double Sabrina'd. So I think now we should be getting... yeah. So now we've got our Magikarp, which we can start building up. Greninja, what are you going to do? Because we can two-turn that Marowak anyway. If we have to. So we may as well just start chipping at the Marowak in the back just in case something needs to happen to it. And at this point, unfortunately, we kind of need a miss. We kind of need to be lucky that they don't get double heads. Come on. That's absolutely fine. I mean, the other thing here is... so that... Because one thing we can do is, if they punch through the Drodigon here, that'll drop it to 100. If we snipe it again, that'll go down to 80. So if we wanted to, we could just throw the... while we build up our Gyarados, we could potentially sacrifice the Greninja just to go in. Because either they switch out to the other one. Yes. Maybe? No? Okay. So we can, what we can do now is we can just one-shot that EX. Very easily. Oof. I mean, not this turn. Bad luck. Oh, and is damaged. So the whiff doesn't count. Fair enough. So let's just do that on the Gyarados. Oh well. But otherwise we are absolutely fine just to chill here and snipe. Yeah, so either one, whichever one they decide to bring in, will go down to 80 when it punches the Droidegon. And then Greninja can come in and just karate chop that one. Because, although saying that, like Marowak can't one-shot a Gyarados with a double hits. Which makes me feel very comfortable. What are you doing? Okay. Yeah, so that. Let's just go in and... Oh no. I've made a huge mistake. Because they can just finish off Greninja, I've noticed. Yeah, I was thinking of the points they had before they deleted the Droidegon. So I may have just lost the game. If they roll double heads. Kinda silly. Okay, we got lucky. So now they either they probably concede now. Yep, okay. Okay, one more. I think, yeah, apart from one... Apart from us bricking terribly. I mean... Yeah, I saw some videos on YouTube about the Gyarados deck being S tier, and I absolutely believe it. Because it's got the power at 140 damage. And a 180 health is just very, very tanky as well. Okay, it's a Gyarados off. Or is it? I mean, why would you do that? It's like, I get it, but like you're not changing anything really. It's like, cool, thank you for giving a Droidegon. Silly. Again, one is absolutely fine. So we're going to leap out. I can only assume they'll do the same. I suppose Omastar could be... Okay, it's just Gyarados, and then all the... I mean, fair enough. Okay, so our Gyarados is just ready to come out. Could do with a leaf though. Yeah. I mean, we can't one-shot each other, so... So the one thing is, like, having a Greninja would be good. And also the fact they have to punch through the Druddigon means they'll probably lose a bit of damage there. But we need, like... I don't like this. I mean, the Leaf's good, and the Froakie's fine. Well, let's set up so we got that. Yes, I think we're probably going to lose just because we lost the Gyarados race. Maybe. Is it just fossils? So it's not even the evolutions? I mean... Sure? They took energy off themselves, which doesn't make a difference, but move the Froakie up. So we don't have to spend energy for the retreat. Sorry, we do have to spend energy for the retreat, but you know. You know what I mean, Sharp. But realistically, yeah, we Frogadier, we put energy on. Okay, so if we get, literally, if we get Gyarados next turn, we're good. Fuck! Unless they fucking do that. Okay, I mean, it's fine. It just means we take a punch from our Gyarados, from their Gyarados. Come on. Come on, keep me in the game. Oh yeah! So we are now good. Well, that's a lie, we're not good. Let's slow down a little second. Because we Shuriken. On there. So the hope would be that the Whirlpool takes the energy off this Gyarados. It's unlikely. Took one off us, that's fine. If they have a Sabrina, then we just lose, unfortunately. Oh look, a Sabrina. So now we just concede. Shame. I mean, it's another reason, probably I mean, as nice as the power of the Gyarados deck is, I don't want to be playing like mirror match Gyarados off, so like just racing to see who can get their Gyarados out first. I mean, Gyarados and fossils, like, I guess so, because you guarantee the Magikarp, but you sort of need time to build up, and the fossils just won't give you that. Okay, so we're going second. So at least we can flip the Magikarp back. So what is this, just Articuno Mew? I mean, kind of makes sense. So there's no, well, outside of a Misty. Okay, because there is a possibility of a Misty, and they go into... They potentially Ice Wing or Blizzard us. I think what we will do is we will just... Okay, I should have thought that through a bit more carefully. Because it would have made more sense to drop one energy there and swing it back. That's... Oh well. Okay. So one's fine, so we go into Gyarados in 2 turns. Because they probably Misty, take this Magikarp, and then Druddigon goes into position. So Froakie, Gyarados. So we lose the Magikarp next turn, which is kind of a waste of points, unfortunately. But then after that, the Gyarados just goes and starts tearing things to pieces. I wonder where they'll put the Misty. Did they put it on the bench one? They didn't. That's kind of silly. I mean, not silly, but... There's a good chance they just lose. They must know they just lose this one next turn. And then we should just delete everything with the Gyarados before this Mew comes online. Especially if we start stealing energy from them. Did we steal energy from anything? Did they have one set up on the Articuno? I wasn't paying attention. Entirely fair. Yeah, Gyarados, how do you... Because there's nothing... There's no tanky electric stuff. Hey, 45, we got our gold thing. And we got a cheeky friend request. Oh, that's wrong. Oh nice, we got win 50 versus battles, very good. Secret mission. Oh, so, sorry, that is a secret mission, yeah. Wait, what did we get? Oh, is it just literally just telling us, hey, this is a secret mission? Oh, theme collections. Okay. So we literally just need one Mythical Island Museum 1. So there must be a Museum 2 then, I would presume. Okay. Don't think there's anything we're really looking for at 2 energy. Oh, so literally we got the emblem. I don't even care. Like the emblems are fine, but you can only ever display 3 emblems anyway. So only the most recent emblems are really going to make a difference. And also, they're not... Like, you get stuff for participating, you don't really get anything other than... for, like, going all the way with just... other than just the emblems. So I can see why people don't want to miss out. Also, who cares? So which we don't need to compete in the event anymore, I guess. I think so. Deck. Yeah, okay, so we got all the emblem missions done. Okay, I think Gyarados has proven his power. So what we can do is probably just chill out. Right. Water, and then we'll try something else. Okay, so what do we want to play? I guess I was looking at Alakazam Mew. Wait. So this is basically, Alakazam. Jinx is like a mini version. Sigilyph for card draw. And you've got Mew as a tank. The other things we've got is, do we have... Oh, we don't have... That's interesting. Why do we not have that? So maybe we edit this one down a little bit. So I reckon is we got 1 Mew, so we only really need 1 budding Expeditioner. Let's drop a potion. Let's take double Mythical Slab. Do we need a leaf? Not especially. So maybe we'll take a Giovanni. Sometimes if a Pokemon's got like 100 health and 1 energy, then Giovanni will help in that instance. Or also, 2 energy, you do 120. I would prefer to do 130, please. Yeah, it's not massively convinced. Like, obviously, Alakazam... Wait, is he one-shot? Yeah, 60, so 91, 21, 51, 80. So so Alakazam can one-shot a Gyarados. But also Alakazam probably takes longer to set up on average. Okay, so Jinx is okay. So because we're going first, we might not be able to hit them before they go into like a better evolution. Yeah, and they probably rip us to shreds before then. So let's Professor. I mean, maybe we run 80 health. Actually, no, maybe we run 2 Siglifs instead. Don't want to X speed out now. No, that's fine. Let's see, for 2 energy we would do 70, which is pretty good. I notice you're not building up your other... That's strange. I mean, not strange, but actually maybe this gives us an advantage. They probably come in and swing on us. I'm gonna gamble, it's gonna be silly, but... Because they probably X speed out into the other Celebi? No? Okay. I mean, in that case, we just start blasting. So what are they going to? They give us the Pet Lilil, or are they going to give us the other Celebi? Should have done some maths there. Because that was kind of silly. It's fair enough. Alright, where are my Abras? There's one. Potion is pointless. I don't think we're going to get into the Alakazams quickly enough. So we may as well just start powering up the Mew. Okay, now we do the smart thing and we play the Giovanni. Does mean they do probably wipe the Jinx. This thing about Jinx, like, it's good, but also I'm probably better off just tanking on the Sigilif, which can then 1 energy card draw. Like, I get it, I can see where Jinx is useful, but Maybe not in this deck, because you want all your energy going towards either Mew or the Abra. Or the Alakazam, sorry. Shame, so that's the Jinx gone. And then we probably lose whatever else goes out now. I mean, not necessarily, actually. We could just flukily tank on the Sigilif. But yeah, looks like we're not getting our line out. So maybe just one Sigilif? Or you go all in on just Mews? So they got one... Oof, okay, so they got what they needed. So our hope is... Well, they probably have a bloody Superior as well. Yeah, I think you kind of feel like, or either you need like a new Alakazam, or we need like a specific item or trainer that can buff it in particular. But yeah, either we flat out 1, 2, 3. Ah, no, okay. But they need 3. And they're either rolling 5 or they're rolling bloody 10 if they've got a Superior. That's annoying. Oh no. So can they roll 3 heads? I mean, you know, the odds are in their favor, but... Just flip 2. Alas. Do we have it yet? Get distracted. That's the problem. Like, Alakazam is... It's not bad. But then you compare it to something like Mewtwo, it's not fast or reliable enough. I don't know. There isn't that awkward situation where it's like, okay, Celebi has 2 energy on it. You need a Giovanni or something else to put chip damage onto it first. I mean, to be honest, the new Executor, where is it? So give me grass. Nope, that's... So this is the same ability, well, almost the same ability, which is like, okay, 4 energy, 80, but does 20. So you do have a bit more reliable way to get energy with grass. Oh, this is so good. because it means this is a much more reliable. Well, I guess it's about the same. It's just sort of low, but it's lower base. So just being able to easily do 100 is probably a lot better than Alakazam's, but I don't know. Just Alakazam is just missing something. I mean, mostly it's like it's because it's a stage 2. Right. Actually, let's muck around with the golem list. Like, I'm sure the golem list doing well is gonna bring in a bunch of imitators. But I don't know. Okay, so Druddigon, Oot. So we might be in a lot of trouble. Okay, so we got 2 Druddigons, but really I need a Geodude. Like, I need a Geodude in my life right now. Good. Then a Marshadow. It's fine. Okay. So unless they have a Giovanni, we've got a couple of turns of that Starmie trying to punch through. I mean, they couldn't possibly have 2 Giovannis, could they? We do 1... That's just fine. So this is the... Again, why is Druddigon so good? Because... Oh, sorry, you're at 110 now. If you go for the second one, you're at 90. We're gonna need a Brock, though. We'll put another Geodude down now, because in case they Sabrina. And they will be Professor. Brock, I like it. Golem, okay. So next turn we can just go into Golem. I guess we can't retreat the Druddigon, but... Good. So annoyingly we have to sack 1 Geodude. But then as soon as we get the Golem out, we are protected. Because we come out, we delete the Starmie. Do they have Potion, maybe? And then even if they hit us with Blizzard, it'll only do 50 on the knockback. So they came out fast with the Starmie, but I think we're just fast enough to come out of this now. And yeah, we Brock. So we guard press. The best they can do is 50 to us, is 80, and they won't be able to take the Druddigon. If they flip the Druddigon in with the Sabrina, we just leaf out. Entirely fair. Okay, another fighting deck, so Druddigan just goes out. And we'll go in second, which is okay, I think. Okay, so they hit the Druddigon, they do how much damage? 10? Yeah, 10, so they'll do 30 to themselves just off that. Please, Geodude? Marshadow is fine. Yeah, not ideal, but the Marshadow can come out and punch. Yes, okay. I guess we could be in trouble if they've got a well, yeah, we're kind of leaning on that Geodude. Okay, if you got the Golem, that's not what I want. Not what I want. I guess I wonder what primate they have. I suppose either they have primate or they're in trouble now. Well, they must have the other primate because they wouldn't have the Mankey otherwise. Okay, so not good touches for a turn. Please, a Geodude. No. I mean, the Brock's fine. Guess I'll put energy on that. So they probably do one shot. Yeah, because the primate will do 100. That's a lot of Aerodactyls. So it comes in, does 80, we then do 100. Fine. All I want is Geodude, but I think we don't. There's me at least 2. We don't. If we get a Geodude next turn, we're just not fast enough. Because they probably Giovanni. Really? Okay. So it's fine. I mean the. Again, if they're sat on another Sabrina, that's going to be annoying. Okay, we got Geodude. Says there is a world. Where maybe we come out of this. If they have Sabrina, doesn't matter. Okay, so they finish that, they go to 100. That's fine. As we come out, we go into Graveler. And then we punch for 40. Wait, why can't... No! Oh, of course, because they have that ability which specifically fucks us over in this specific instance, so we would just concede. Yeah, that would have been fine if we had the Sabrina. If they didn't have the Sabrina, they would have had to drop to like 100 HP to finish off the Drodigon, and then Marshadow could have finished the job, but alas. Yeah, like, I think even if more people try and take up the Golem list, I think it's just getting the third. You're really reliant on the third evolution coming out. Okay. Please, a Geodude. Oh, Naya. What's up? How you doing? Yeah. Not so bad, just chilling out, playing some of the tournament decks from the weekend. How about yourself? Oof, this is rough. That's good. Have you been playing with anything from a new set recently? Come on. All I want is a basic. Well, I can see that. Just Celebi. Yes. Celebi's good. Like, I think it's probably got a bit too much variance to go very far in a tournament. Seems like loads of people are taking it, but then no one's making it. Well, very few people are making it to the top. But no, Celebi is pretty good. Actually, speaking of which, let's try. Yeah, so try something. So we execute Snivy. We've got two of the psychic one EX, one Celebi. Yeah, because I like Celebi, but I kind of want to lean in on the I think the real power is the Executor, just like being a wall for Celebi. And just the psychic attack is really good. So let's give that a try. Yeah. Just having like the 80 base damage is pretty good. I mean, I was talking about it earlier, but I mean, from what we've seen so far, like the new set hasn't really it hasn't made new decks which push other ones out. It's like you're still seeing it's just adding sort of other powerful decks to the roster. So you can still basically run like a Mewtwo deck. You can still run Charizard or Pikachu, and you're still in that sort of top tier. Okay. Speaking of new stuff, it looks like we got Gyarados Vaporeon. Right, so hopefully we don't get one shot by the bloody Eevee. Although he might just be in trouble, depending on this Misty. No. Okay. It's still not good, but... Please no. Please don't roll 3 heads. Good. Okay, I really would like... So maybe we pop 1 here just in case we get the mythical execute out next turn. I do feel very fragile. At least the Vaporeon is 3 energy for 60, so I think we're okay. Unless they Misty again, in which case I'm gonna have a bad time. Interesting. Oh, okay, I might say. It does make sense. Uh-oh. God damn it! Guess we just lose. Okay, so now we just got... It's fine, we just soloed them with a superior. I mean, we probably can live for a little bit. Oh no, we're doomed. We're doomed because... all I need to do is, if they have an X speed, they can X speed back this, and then the Vaporeon will just let them transfer all the energy to the Gyarados. Let's pop that out. And yeah, stupid mistake. Should have popped it. Actually, I suppose. Now we need more. Okay. So if they have an X speed, we are done. But so we can heal, but it's not going to make much difference. Because they can literally just come in any time. Well, from now... Yeah, they retreat that for 1, give all the energy to the Gyarados. Yeah. So the Gyarados is just going to start punishing us from next turn. So the only thing we can do is lose the Superior. Oh no, we're done. Because the Celebi just can't do enough damage. Let's just concede. Yeah, no, I don't know if you tried the new Gyarados, but he is bonkers. Because we just played a few games with it, and apart from when it bricked, like once, I think we won every game. Well, to be honest, like, the one I was playing was, it was just Greninja, 2 Druddigon, and then 2 Gyarados. And so we didn't really need Vaporeon. I've seen people using Starmie. But to be honest, like I felt like you didn't really need Vaporeon. Just like it's nice because there's different ways of running it. But I wouldn't say you specifically need Vaporeon to make it work. I mean, Starmie is just a solid card. I mean, Starmie might be best card in the game. I don't know, but it's just so good for like 2 energy. Right, what's going on here? What are they waiting for? Okay, so maybe not a Gyarados, maybe just Greninja Starmie. Yeah, another Snivy's okay. As much as I love Execute, like, it's so scary. With 50 health. Because all it takes is like a 1 energy Misty. And they probably have Starmie. Give me the... There we go. Okay, we did get a bit lucky there. Let's see. Do we Sabrina and try to swing on Brokey's? Probably? No. We need to put damage on the Starmie. Let's not be silly. Okay, it's good. Wow, they are slow. Either they're slow or they're in trouble and they're trying to figure their way out. Okay. Oh, beautiful. Okay, so we're getting bailed out by our draws because Erica is exactly what we need. Yes. Erica is what we need. I mean, shame, but that's fine. Because they can't live through another turn, so maybe they just try to retreat? And hopefully they don't. I mean, they probably do have another Starmie, but hopefully they don't. So I assume maybe they flip in the other one to tank. Yeah. Oh, fine. Guess I'll just go back up to full health. I guess it doesn't make that much difference because we're still just getting 2-shot. If we go up to one, yeah, we got up to 160, so we're still getting 2 shots. So maybe we sit on the Erica for now. I guess we can pop that there in case we do need to retreat. But otherwise, nice. This could be a problem. I wasn't paying attention on their Greninjas, so that could be tricky, because if they do 90... Yeah, we might have to burn the Erica. Just so we don't get sniped. I mean, what we could do instead of giving them... Okay, so we're going to play the Erica, because we're going to heal up. So they can't just easily snipe us. Let's see, so we'll play one here. So let's retreat, and then we can Vine Whip to get rid of that one. And then they're gonna... I'll take the Servine, or one of the Servines if they've got a Sabrina. But that's just 1 point, so I'm quite happy with that, because we have a Sabrina, so what we can potentially do is they're probably going to bring in this Starmie. Maybe... Oh, okay, if they have a Greninja, that could be problematic. Of course they have a potion. Can't remember if we have a... I don't think we've got a Giovanni in the list. Maybe we do. Ugh. The annoying thing is we probably don't, because they definitely finish off that Servine, and so we're just gambling unless we draw into something amazing. Wait, hang on a sec. Let me just pull this out. So we spent both our Ericas, okay. Who's going in? Yeah, sort it. That's one thing I don't like about new Execute, is that it's a bit useless late in the game, because if you've got 50 health and you go in and you do an attack that does nothing, you just get picked up. So we're literally just gambling. Oof! Okay. So we execute, we've got Executor line, which is quite nice. Of course they have a Drodigon. Kind of annoying because we can't one-shot it with anything. So let's just, again, I guess if there is a weakness to the Gyarados deck, is that it also needs time to build up. I mean, unless they just have a good Misty now, please don't. Because it kind of doesn't need the Misty, but I can see the Misty just... oh, good lord. Okay, so we're doomed. Because... we can only go into a 130 HP. I mean, if there's anything... I mean, they put the energy on that, so next turn they... wait, what? Maybe they have an X speed. Yeah, I'm sure we don't survive this, but... because they must have an X speed, and that's why they put the energy there, because otherwise they're just betting us to one-shot the Drodigon. There we go. Okay, let's just... Okay, so fire is not so good. I was playing a Chatot. Yeah, Chatot's one card where when I saw it initially, I was like, ah, it's crap. It is not crap. It is really good because if you draw into like a bad first hand, you basically get to cycle through, you know, you can just redraw your hand basically. What is this? What's going on? So it's a Pidgeot Slandit deck? Or like Slazzle or whatever it is. Okay, so we are in trouble. Oh no, we're fine. But yeah, Chatot's really good because it looks like you can basically dump your hand and then Mimic and just refresh it. So Snivy is good, but basically we lose the execute next turn. So what I will do is, I don't want to do it. But let's just retreat into the Snivy for a second. Because they can't one-shot it, but they can just... Oh, but it's going to poison us. That's even worse. Okay. So what we need is... Oh, perfect. My boy is always coming to the rescue. Okay. In that case... Pop that on there and we can survive for a little bit. If we're lucky, we one-shot the Slazzle. Because I could do with not being poisoned. Sabrina, Leaf, Erica. I think we saved the Erica for the Executor. Okay, so we're going to get poisoned, which is going to suck. So that one's coming back. Are they just going to cycle into the other one? Yes, okay. So we're going to take 60, but we can Erica back 50. Yeah, I think that the execute is fine. Yeah. So we can Erica, keep building up the Celebi. Can we do it? No. Okay. So we go down to 140, they bring us down to 90, which is... okay. I'm a bit worried though, because if they've got a regular Pidgeot, interesting. So we need 2 coin flips to take the chat up, or just 1. I guess we'll keep the executor in. Nice. So you got to 1. So as long as they, I mean, ah crap, because the actually no, the Pidgeot EX needs 3 energy, I think, but that'll do like a lot of damage to us, like 140 because we've got a full bench. If it's the non-EX one, it's still going to be a pain in the ass because it can just drive off. Okay. So in another turn, it comes in and just deletes either Celebi or the Executor. Yeah, 80 plus 20, so it'd be 140. Okay. Okay. So I think we're fine, because even if we lose the Executor, we can Sabrina something away. Blah blah blah. Yeah, I'm happy with losing the Executor at this point, because we just drop that on there. So I assume they bring the Pidgeot in. There we go. So Pidgeot picks it up, and then, I mean, Pidgeot is a bit chunky. So So I guess the only difference is if we don't replace the Executor. Oh no, we're fine. Because literally now we Sabrina and we just roll 1 heads. And that'll get us 3 points. So we pop 1 there. I mean, I say roll head, like flip heads, if that's guaranteed, but there we go. Alright, that's enough Celebi for a bit. I'm just going to take a break for 2 minutes, and then we're going to play another deck. I think I'm gonna muck around with 1 more deck for tonight, and that'll do. Let's see. So Blaine, don't care. Nah. played enough Scolipede. Actually, let's muck around with this one, which is basically Starmie. Yeah, Starmie Luminion. I'm probably going to change the support stuff for this. So we can probably do with a Giovanni in there. Yeah, so one Super Giovanni. Do we need 2 Misties? So we don't really need X speeds because they're all pretty much okay. And then maybe, as much as I'm loath to put it in, maybe we put a Drodigon in. Okay. Yeah, so 2 Drodigons go in. Let's drop a Misty. We'll keep the Flute. So that red card can go as well. Yeah, so Giovanni, Sabrina, Misty. And then Ocean could be handy. Okay, if we're taking the Drodigon, then we probably want a leaf. Actually, no, so we get the potions, we just take 2 leaves. Which is probably a little bit of overkill, but... Right, let's see. Okay, so we're going second, we've got... We're going second, and we've got research, so maybe we'll get a Starmie. So let's play the Misty. Okay. Actually, put one Ladrodigon, just makes it easy to retreat if we have to. Actually, as we're there, and we're playing against fire, we'll just give that a little bit of a slap. Psychic? What is this? Yeah, maybe somehow they built a fire deck and put psychic energy in it, I don't know. Actually, I just noticed we're in the emblem lobby, so we can get out of that. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, I don't know. $23, okay. Okay, so we've got Finion, Luminion. Okay. So 2 Finions is fine, I guess. I can get a Staryu? No. Well, Druddigon's fine. I'm a bit worried about losing the Finion. Actually, let's play the research. Let's not go too crazy. Flute and Leaf? Yeah, I don't know. Oh yeah, it's fine. So what we'll do is... we'll crash. No, okay. Yeah, okay. So maybe they don't two-shot the Druddigon. Okay, so what is this? Yeah, not a massive amount we can do. But they probably take... Yes, they probably delete the Druddigon next turn. Which is fine. Or do they? Okay, so let's... So we'll pop in the other one. Staryu, finally. Yeah, I'd like to start sniping with Luminion, but that's not going to happen. So they're going to chill in the back and wait for a second. So maybe this Druddigon... Oh, the one thing is, if the Druddigon does Rough Skin, we can set ourselves up to one-shot the Celebi next turn. Just don't have a... Ah! Yeah, but don't not have a potion. mean, that'll do it. So annoyingly, they go to 110. Yeah, if we weren't down 2 points already, we might be okay. We'll put the Staryu out because 0 retreat cost. And then Misty, but that doesn't really give us anything. So we are kind of just hitting them. Blah, blah, blah. Yes, put on that. It's fine. So we're going to hit them for 90 and then just pray. Yeah, there's nothing else. Okay. So they're going to flip 10, they need to flip 3. Which they probably do, but that's the thing about Celebi. Oh, you can fuck right off. Doesn't matter, it just means they have to roll less. Mm-hmm. Oh. Okay, so double Starmie, which doesn't help us massively. Ooh, tentacle. Yeah, so we research. Give us a Staryu, sorry. There. I mean, that's okay. So we don't need to Misty just yet. So we may as well just Professor and please give me a Staryu. There we go. I think we'll leave the Finian for a second because we've got 2 Starmies, so. So they probably have potions, but it's going to chip off 20 when they take out the Drudigon. Although we might have to go in like immediately. So we got a leaf. We don't need to Misty. We are good. Yeah. So we'll let them swing once on the tentacle, on the Drodagon. They'll go down to 90 and we'll come out and one-shot it. No, you're supposed to hit it. Bullshit. Okay. It does put us in the... Actually, that's fine. Because we can take a slap. Because what we're going to do now is... we got one there. So we either go in and start mucking about before their Starmie comes online. So that's fine. So we hit them for 90, which is okay. We don't care because they probably bring in this. Well, they might try and bring in the Articuno. Okay. They do 50. I mean, I do care. Oh. Okay, so we put energy here because we're going to go into the Starmie and we're just going to start cycling Starmies. And then Misty's going to go there. That's cool, because if we need to, we can come out and snipe. So what we will do is we will retreat to cure the poison. And then we'll finish that, and the best they can do is 80 against the Articuno. And what I'm thinking I might do is... they don't have a Starmie yet. Like, if they had points on the board already, I'd be worried. But now we can give them one thing. They hit us for 80, take us down to 50, then we bring in the other Starmie, hit them for 90, and that's fine. Okay, here's what's going to happen. So we retreat for free into Luminion. And then we just snipe out this lad. How? We have just lost the game for ourselves. I think. I know, it's probably okay, because we didn't want that star you about. Okay, no, we're fine. Because they're going to hit us for 80. Everyone gets pushed into a dangerous zone. But we don't care because we just Sabrina in the tentacle. So we Sabrina, and then they probably well, they should concede. Oh, there we go. Okay. I think that's a nice chill stream, but that'll do for this evening. So I'm going to go for my run. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you've been watching, I hope you've enjoyed the games, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers.